She took that outside. So is it an inside toy? Wow. We were up here on the deck. And I said, go get your toy, go get your toy. So she went and got it and then ran right down the steps. Right down the steps. And out into the backyard. Maybe I'll get the rug out of the cargo because I'm going to be here for a few days. Look at this beautiful, this is off my back deck. How quiet it is. Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess I am recording. 1, 2, 3, test. Hello.
Test. Okay, I am recording now. Okay. We're gonna see how well it works. And I'm recording.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of walk around a little bit in this area so we can see if it is gonna work for me. So we're walking back around here. I am going to go quickly around these trees. And walk back around. And hello. All right. I hope that this time is a keeper. This is this is my new to me microphone, and I'm going to test it on our side-by-side trip in just a few minutes. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Albert Einstein. Along with looking for volunteer opportunities out here in the road, I'm also being strongly guided to protest the human and climate issues that are affecting us all. I need to speak up peacefully in my heart. I want to bring change to bear. Now speak up.
When human rights are under attack, what do we do?
Speak up!
When all of us are under attack, what do we do?
Speak up!
Or do you want me to just get early balloting, early voting available?
As a parent, I've had lots of practice in solving problems, thinking about them in a different way. Flagstaff was the first major city I'd been in for a while, and it was around when the leak about the Supreme Court striking down the 14th Amendment was out. I was happy and dismayed and frustrated that I had to do this, and it's very important to me. So I had to do it. When I mentioned this around the campsite, there was a couple of people that expressed an interest in coming. And then one of them, who was a male, said something that really, it caught my attention. And that was, I'd sure like to go if you think I'd be welcomed there. And to that, I want to first acknowledge that he stepped through that reluctance and attended. And also want to share with any male who is watching this and sticking with this. Number one, thank you so much for your support. And number two, as women, we don't want to kick you to the curb. We want you to join us. We want to be partners with you. We need you to crack open your reluctance to be more vulnerable.
Can I see your sign? Oh my gosh, thank you.
So that's for my last protest.
Depends on who you're talking to.
What's that?
Depends on who you're talking to.
And women, what I'd like to invite you to do that is, if a man in your life expresses a vulnerability about any issue that you feel strongly about, welcome them with open arms. Let's heal this together.
Take pictures of your signs? Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
There's a lot of people. I mean, I've been standing here a long time. A lot of people are going past me.
And I'm getting some chores done today. Some things. I've been in the desert for a little over a year now, and I have washed things before, but I haven't washed this. It's basically just a sheer curtain that I got from IKEA that I've cut to fit around my back cabinet here. And if I'm in a buggy area, it really does work well. Well, after a year, I mean, it still kind of looks white, but it really isn't. And then, since I am going to do this and always trying to conserve every resource I have, and since I'm going to have soapy water today, I got some undies to do. Maybe that'll save me a few more days of having to go back into town. The soap I'm going to be using is called Camp Suds Concentrated, just a couple of drops. It is made for backpackers and out here in the wild. It is biodegradable. So, and I just use a few drops. And my precious water. I'm going to put about a gallon into this 2-gallon bucket that I have. Woo! the wind is blowing. It blew the water out. Oh, geez. All right. Okay. All right. So this is a collapsible bucket I have. There's the water in there. It's cold water. Put it on my handy dandy table. And might have to do things separately, but oh yeah, it is dirty. So this is so delicate. I just didn't want to put it through the commercial washers here on the road. Although there are some great laundromats around. There are some bennies to actually going to a laundromat rather than having a washer dryer in your house. Now, obviously that is the most convenient method. And if you have a lot of, if you have a huge big load, taking it to the laundromat, you can get it all done, everything washed in 45 minutes and everything dried in 45 minutes. So in an hour and a half, you can have all your laundry done, totally. I'll give another, maybe, well, you got to fold them, so. That doesn't count. I look at that as a meditation. Folding. I have folded many towels from my shop, from the manicures and pedicures that I used to do. Many towels. and sheets from my Airbnb that I had for 4 years before I sold my house. For me, it's not the folding. I like the folding. It's the washing and the drying. If I can get that done really quick. All right. So it's looking like most of the dirt is out. The water's pretty dirty. And I'm going to disperse it over here. Let me see here. And again, this is biodegradable soap. But I'm still going to disperse it because I don't want the chance of it. Ooh, I might have to do a second go around here. All right, so the water's pretty dirty. Be right back. I'm going to start with just clear water here to see if maybe this the last remaining dirt just needs to be rinsed out. And maybe we'll need this. Oh, much better. Okay. I think that'll do. Especially once the sun hits it a little bit, it'll bleach out a little bit. And the water is, again, dirty. Ah! I think I'm going to rinse it one more time. Oh, it feels weird to be using water like this. I use a spray bottle lots of times to rinse things. Using this much water at one time is pinging me. Don't waste water. But it's not good to live in dust. Gotta keep a hand on the dust because it's not good to breathe that in. Also in your environment. And I have a very small environment. Okay, that rinsed it. That rinsed it. It was looking good. And now I have to figure out a clothesline after I dump this. I don't know if this is going to work. But we will try. Oh, so close. Alright, that didn't work. Me and budgie boards have an interesting relationship. I just want to mark this occasion, if this audio sounds good, that I remembered to put the microphone on when the wind kicked up. So fingers crossed that this is going to work okay. Where were we? Got the shear here drying. It is already dry, And then before I put it up, that cabinet right there, I need to paint that. So I've been repainting everything. And this is the last thing. Isn't that beautiful? I love to see curtains blowing in the wind. You know, that kind of gives me an idea of kind of encasing this in shears like this in buggy climbs, because I do have a few extra ones tucked away. Stay tuned. Might have another little idea. That is going to go up into 2 road cases that I have on the roof of my van. And one of the road cases contains like a really heavy winter coat, bicycle lock and things like that. And then the other one are items that are either going to go back to my base camp when I return to Goodwill or something like that, or if I am in a caravan or I'm in a campsite where there is a number of people, kind of a centralized location, there usually is a free pile. So that is what maybe the extension cords and this, it's just a little mini diffuser, and the cord is inside. Then I'm ready to pass on because I'm not using it. I guess it's pretty easy to tell that I'm not in the desert anymore when I'm editing this video that I started in the desert. I realized that I didn't have a final product, so let me turn you around here. And Imogene, of course, is sunning. And yeah, so you can see how I cut around the door. And then up top, it's not really buggy here, I just have this for show, but up top, I'm hoping I can get a good eyeball there for you. I just put a blanket up there. I have an army blanket, a campfire blanket that I use. So in the gap, if it's a really, really buggy area. And really that's enough. And I hail from the Eastern Shore, and they grow mosquitoes and black flies big there. So very simple. I think these are $5 a piece or something like that. So really come in handy. So until next time. So I Googled public showers, brought me here to Santa Cruz, and yeah, that's the showers.